Breaking news, Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene of Georgia announcing on social media that she will resign from Congress early next year after a weeks-long falling out with President Trump.
Marjorie Taylor Greene has decided to resign from Congress after a major fallout with Donald Trump. And honestly, her departure says a lot about where we are politically.
Now, Greene laid out her reasoning. She said, in part, I have too much self-respect and dignity, love my family way too much.
In recent weeks, she broke from her party, she voted for transparency, she supported releasing the Epstein files, and she stood against Trump on issues that clearly mattered more than party loyalty. And for that, she was attacked, mocked, called a traitor, and even received death threats.
Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans like the women standing behind me.
I haven't always agreed with MTG, but recently I gained a new respect for her. People refuse to forgive her or forget the past, and I get that. But she showed courage in a moment where most of her party went silent. I said it before, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and she proved that by standing up when others buried their heads.
We have seen these kinds of attacks or criticism from the president at other people. It's not new. And with respect, I haven't heard you speak out about it until it was directed at you.
Dana, I think that's fair criticism, and I would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country.
But here's the bigger message. MTG is a woman who survived being ridiculed nationwide. Every meme, every joke, every insult about her appearance. The bleach blonde, the bad-built butch body songs and t-shirts. She took all that and kept going. MTG survived every attempt to humiliate her, yet she couldn't survive 1 week of disagreeing with Donald Trump. That says something.
I am committed, and I've been working on this a lot lately, to put down the knives in politics. I really just want to see people be kind to one another, and we need to figure out a new path forward that is focused on the American people, because as Americans, no matter what side of the aisle we're on, we have far more in common than we have differences.
Yeah.
And we need to be able to respect each other with our disagreements.
She says, I've always represented the common American man and woman as a member of the House of Representatives, which is why I've always been despised in Washington, D.C. and never fit in.
Let's stop being politically correct here. If a rich white woman from the South, who supposedly had the full backing of the MAGA base, doesn't have freedom of speech in an administration that claims DEI is dangerous and anti-white racism is America's biggest problem, then who does?
I think America needs to come together and end all the toxic, dangerous rhetoric and divide. And I'm leading the way with my own example, and I hope that President Trump can do the same. And today you are going to see probably a unanimous vote in the House to release the Epstein files, but the real fight will happen after that.
She goes on to say Americans are used by the political industrial complex by both political parties, election cycle after election cycle, in order to elect whichever side can convince Americans to hate the other.
I would have rather she stayed and kept fighting for working class Americans, but I can't say I don't understand her decision to resign. And for the rest of us, take note. If this is how quickly dissent is punished, freedom of speech may not be free much longer. This is Seer of Social Change. Stay aware and stay engaged.